have this circular board. It's a pine edge glued panel, and you can get these from Lowe's. They're about $8. And this one measures 1 by 15 inches. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to use my Wise Owl Stain Eliminating Primer in white and give it 2 coats of the white primer. This will just help prevent any bleeding through of the knots. And then I'm going to give it a base coat of Snow Owl, which is their chalk synthesis paint, and I just gave a very light coat since the primer was already white. Now I'm going to take my first child's hand and paint it using Wise Owl Republic Red. And this is after the board has dried. I'm going to place 1 handprint in the bottom left of my board. Now I'm going to take my second child's hand and paint it with the Wise Owl Republic Red as well. And remember, Wise Owl paint is VOC free and it's free of any harsh chemicals. And then I'm going to place this handprint on the right side. And I am going to move it up a little bit. They do not have to be even. Now, one of our lovely followers had made this suggestion and I thought it was a great tip to share with everybody. You take some painter's tape and put the sticky side up. And then you can stick your wood letters on top of the sticky part, and this will hold it down while you either paint them or spray paint them. And this will just help prevent them from moving all over the place, especially sometimes when you do go to spray paint, they do kind of blow off. So this says, beware of serial killers. And as you can see, it's the cereal as in the food that you eat. And I'm going to take the Krylon Shortcuts black spray paint. I just like these small little cans, and I'm going to spray paint my letters. You can also hand paint them, that's totally fine. And I'm going to allow those to fully dry. Once they are dry, I'm going to place them on my board, and I'm just using another board that kind of had a rounded top, so that way I can make the words a little rounded as well. And you could place these on the board in whatever position that you're happy with. And I'm going to leave a little room at the top. And once I was happy with how I'm going to place my letters, I took a straight edge and I'm going to use some wood glue. This is the Elmer's wood glue and a small paintbrush and just paint a little wood glue on the back of each letter. And I'm just using the straight edge to kind of help keep my line straight. And I just went throughout each letter and glued them to my board. Now once everything's glued on, I'm going to take a straw and dip it in my Republic Red paint, and then I'm going to blow through the other end, and as I blow, it's going to blow some red paint onto my board. And it kind of is going to give it some red splattering. And I did this about 3 times. And this is what we have so far. Once that was fully dry, I'm going to take 2 different ribbons. One's a black and white gingham and the other is a red and white. And the red one's a little fatter than the black and white. And I'm going to just place them on top of each other, pinch in the center, and then I just take a small piece of jute and then tie them together. So I'm just making a double knot, and then you can cut that extra string. Now this is wired ribbon, so you can kind of bend it and move it to whatever position you're happy with. And I'm going to hot glue that at the top. And then I have this little spider. You can get a pack of these at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to glue that in the center of my 2 ribbons. Then taking the pinking shears, you're just going to cut the top layer shorter than your bottom layer. And I just like to use these. It gives the ribbon a nice finished edge. And there we go. Now we have this cute Beware of Serial Killers sign. If you're a family that just loves cereal, this would be perfect for Halloween. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials on our webpage as well. Have a great day.